I'm Marty Prince, and you're watching Ask a Mortgage Broker. Hello, I'm Marty Prince, and I've been a mortgage broker for over 30 years now. I've had the pleasure of helping hundreds of people either buy or refinance their homes, and I started this web series to answer your questions about the mortgage industry. Today's question was submitted to us via our Facebook page by Michael from Huntington Beach, and the question is, I have heard that I have to have great credit and 20% down payment in order to buy a home. Is that true? Okay, let's clear this up. No, you don't have to have 20% down payment to buy a home. In fact, the most common loan program that's out there, called an FHA loan, you probably heard the term, only requires 3.5% down payment. So it's not 20%, it's only 3.5% down payment. And this gets you the best financing on the marketplace, 3.5% down payment. So to give you a little idea, on a $300,000 house, you're talking about, what is that, about $10,000 is all. So it's not $60,000, which is what a 20% down payment would be. So that's not a barrier in buying a home. The next part of that was, do you have to have great credit? You don't have to have great credit, no. It's obviously you should work on your credit, and it's a really good idea to have good credit. But if you've had some bumps in the past or your score is lower, you can still qualify for this same great loan program. So your credit score can be as low as 620, and some programs even lower, but 620, and still get really good financing on this program. So let's go over some of the other qualifications that you might be interested in terms of buying a home. So you want to make sure that your debt and your income are arranged so that your debt is, say, 50% or less than your monthly income. And by monthly income, it doesn't mean what you bring home in your pocket. It means what's your salary. So let's say your salary is $5,000 a month. You bring home $3,800. They use the $5,000 figure, which is good. And then you can go up to 50% of that $5,000 figure in terms of what you're paying monthly for your house, your credit cards, your car loan, those specific things. We're not interested in your cell phone. We're not interested in your utilities, but just those basic items: your mortgage payment and any actual loans that you have that would show up on your credit report. And that combined can be up to 50% of what your gross salary is. So that gives you just some thing to look at, to measure by. Because again, some people think, oh, my debts have to be really low and my income has to be really high. That's what I've heard. No, this program actually is really designed for people to be able to buy a home. That's why the thing was set up in the first place. The FHA loan program was established, I think, right after World War II, to help new families and guys coming back from the service, etc., so they could afford to buy a home. So that program has persisted on through time, and it's now available to first-time home buyers and any home buyer, actually. And the purpose of that loan program is to make it easier for you to buy a home. So no, the qualifications are not what you've been led to believe necessarily. So the other thing, assets that are needed. This down payment, not only is it not 20%, but the down payment you do get, you can get help from your parents with a down payment as a gift, a relative. So you may have a little bit of money saved up and think, well, I have to keep saving money from now till the end of time to be able to buy this house. Not necessarily true. The down payment is not only small on this program, but you can get help with a gift from relative or family member to help you out with that as well. All right, so I hope that gives you some of the points and clarifies some things and makes you realize that no, you don't have to be perfect to be able to buy a house, and it's designed so that the average person can actually buy a home today. So if you or someone you know has a question relating to anything in the mortgage industry, email it to mprince@socal.rr.com. or send it to us via our Facebook page so we can feature it in a future episode. And make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you like what you saw. And as always, thanks for listening.